choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Good morning. Today is Saturday, September 28th, 2024. Today, in history, on this day, 220 years ago, the French realist writer, playwright, and historian Prosper Mérimée was born. His notable works include Carmen, The Beauty of Ill, and Anecdotes of Charles IX, which significantly influenced French and European literature in the 19th century. Mérimée played a key role in bringing French short stories to a mature stage. Welcome to today's Qingzhao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
Dissanayake elected as Sri Lanka's president. According to Reuters, on September 22, Sri Lanka elected Anura Kumara Dissanayake as the new president. Dissanayake led throughout the vote-counting process, defeating current President Wickremesinghe and opposition leader Premadasa. He received 5.6 million votes, or 42.3%, a significant increase from the 3% he garnered in the 2019 presidential election. At 55 years old, Dissanayake has pledged to combat corruption and promote economic recovery following his election. Canada further reduces international student numbers. News from Canada. The Canadian Immigration Department recently announced a 10% reduction in the number of international students for next year, lowering the target from 485,000 to 437,000. This decision addresses domestic housing and living affordability issues and is part of the government's latest immigration measures. In recent years, Canada has experienced a surge in temporary immigrants, including foreign workers, international students, and asylum seekers, contributing to a population growth of 3.2% last year, one of the fastest in the world. This population boom has intensified the housing shortage and strained social services. Data show that Canada's unemployment rate rose to 6.4% over the past year, with youth unemployment reaching 14.2%, the highest level in over a decade. Israel launches airstrikes on Lebanon. According to Agence France-Presse, on September 20, an Israeli airstrike in Beirut, Lebanon, killed at least 31 people, including 3 children and 7 women. This marked the most serious attack in the year-long conflict between Hezbollah and Israel. The airstrike significantly escalated tensions between the Iranian-backed Hezbollah and Israel. Prior to this, a series of explosions across Lebanon had killed 12 people, while bombings involving walkie-talkies resulted in 39 deaths and over 3,000 injuries. There is widespread speculation that Israel was behind the attacks on Hezbollah's communication equipment, though Israel has neither confirmed nor denied involvement. UK national debt matches economic output for the first time. Agence France-Presse reports that on September 20, the British Office for National Statistics announced that as of the end of August, the UK's public sector net debt had reached an estimated 100% of gross domestic product, the highest level since the 1960s. This marks the first time UK government debt has equaled economic output. Since taking office in early July, British Prime Minister Starmer has publicly stated that his administration inherited a £22 billion black hole in public finances from the previous government, prompting the need for various measures, including tax increases and spending cuts. Previously, the government had cancelled winter fuel subsidies for 10 million pensioners. Malaysia's Perlis declares Global Ikhwan a cult. Comprehensive news from Kuala Lumpur. On September 20, Malaysian police arrested 7 additional suspects in the alleged sexual assault and child abuse case involving Global Ikhwan, including the 2 sons of A. Sahari, the founder of the cult organization Al-Arqam, and the son of the CEO. With the 24 individuals arrested previously, the total number of arrests related to the case has reached 31. Additionally, the Malaysian Perlis State Religious Code Committee has classified Global Ikhwan as a cult. Asri, the religious secretary of Perlis, stated that the beliefs and teachings of global Ikhwan contain cult-like elements, particularly those involving Batinian thought, and are a continuation of the teachings of Al-Arkam, which has also been designated as a cult. Train collision in Czech Republic injures 35. According to Agence France-Presse, 2 passenger trains recently collided in Prague, the Czech capital, injuring 35 people. Prague Emergency Services reported that there were no fatalities and that over 200 other passengers were evacuated to a different train. An investigation revealed that one of the drivers tested positive for alcohol, and the Czech state rail operator announced it would terminate the driver if a blood test confirmed intoxication. Train collisions are rare in the Czech Republic. In June, an express train collided head-on with a freight train in Pardubice, resulting in 4 deaths and over 20 injuries. First ever commercial spacewalk completed by humans. According to Lienha Zaobao, 4 non-professional astronauts who recently participated in the U.S. Polaris Dawn mission have returned to Earth safely. The civilian team launched on September 10 aboard SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft for a 5-day space trip. American billionaire Isaac Mann and SpaceX engineer Gillis became the first 2 non-professionals to complete a human spacewalk. The spacecraft was retrieved after splashing down in the waters near the Tortugas Islands in Florida. Following inspections by medical staff, the 4 astronauts exited the spacecraft one by one. The Polaris Dawn project team announced on social media that a new era of commercial space missions has begun.
According to the Ceylon Press, the intraday decline of the main rebar futures contract recently expanded to 3%. That's all for today's Qingchao Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.